Buckle up, Buttercup. It's laugh time. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Big Dog here, but you know who probably wrote this intro? Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, that Ryan Reynolds. He's a busy guy saving the world one chimichanga at a time, but he found a few minutes to lend his comedic genius to yours truly. So what are we talking about today? Only the funniest movies ever. Get ready to laugh your socks off. We're talking gut-busting, knee-slapping, snort your drink out your nose funny. We've got classics, we've got cult favorites, we've got movies that'll make you question the very fabric of reality. And then laugh even harder. So, grab your popcorn, settle in, and get ready for a wild ride through the top 10 funniest movies of all time. And remember, if you don't laugh, you're probably dead inside. Just saying. First up, we've got the granddaddy of all spoof movies, Airplane. This movie is a masterclass in absurd humor. I mean, they milk a single joke about a nervous flyer for a solid 2 hours, and it never gets old. From the iconic lines like, "Shirley, you can't be serious, and I am serious, and don't call me Shirley," to the slapstick gags in ridiculous situations, Airplane is a non-stop laugh riot. And let's not forget the deadpan delivery of Leslie Nielsen. The man could make reading the phone book sound hilarious. This movie is a true classic for a reason. It's the kind of movie you can watch over and over again and still find new things to laugh at. So if you're looking for a movie that's guaranteed to make you laugh until your sides hurt, look no further than Airplane.
Next up, we're heading to medieval England with Monty Python and the Holy Grail. This movie is, well, it's Monty Python. If you're not familiar with their brand of humor, it's like if Salvador Dali and a rubber chicken had a baby. It's surreal, it's irreverent, and it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, where else are you going to find a killer rabbit, a French taunter, and a knight who refuses to give up even after he's lost all his limbs? Monty Python and the Holy Grail is one of those movies that's so quotable, you could probably have an entire conversation using only lines from the film. And the best part? It's still just as funny today as it was when it was released back in the dark ages. Or was it the 1970s? Time is a flat circle, man. So if you're in the mood for something completely different, something that will make you question your sanity and your sense of humor, then you need to check out Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
All right, let's be honest. Who here hasn't woken up after a wild night out with a pounding headache and absolutely no memory of what happened? No, just me? Okay, moving on. The Hangover takes that feeling to a whole new level. This movie is a masterclass in cringe comedy with just the right amount of heart to keep you from completely losing faith in humanity. From the moment Doug goes missing, the guys are on a quest to retrace their steps and figure out what the hell happened the night before. And along the way, they encounter some of the craziest characters you'll ever see on screen. The Hangover is one of those movies that you can watch with a group of friends and everyone will be laughing their butts off. Just be prepared for the inevitable awkward silence when someone asks, "Remember that time we..."
Chapter 4, Anchorman. The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Stay classy. Next up, we've got a movie that's so quotable, it's practically a national treasure, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Will Ferrell is at his absolute best as the clueless but lovable Ron Burgundy, a man who's as smooth as he is oblivious. This movie is a love letter to the absurdity of the 1970s with its over-the-top fashion, rampant sexism, and of course the cutthroat world of local news. From the news team's epic street fight to Ron's jazz flute solo, Anchorman is packed with memorable moments that will have you laughing out loud. And let's not forget the supporting cast, which includes Steve Carell, Paul Rudd, and Christina Applegate, all at their comedic best. Seriously, this cast is like the Avengers of comedy. So, if you're looking for a movie that's guaranteed to make you laugh until milk comes out your nose, then you need to check out Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Chapter 5. Superbad McLovin. Superbad. A movie that perfectly captures the awkwardness, the excitement, and the sheer terror of being a teenager. And also the hilarious lengths we'll go to try and get drunk and make out with someone. Anyone. This movie is a coming-of-age story disguised as a raunchy comedy. It's got everything you could want in a teen movie: bad decisions, questionable hygiene, and a surprising amount of heart. And let's not forget the breakout performance of McLovin. I mean, who didn't immediately want to be his best friend after seeing this movie? Superbad is one of those movies that you can watch over and over again and still find something new to laugh at. It's a reminder that no matter how awkward or embarrassing life gets, at least you're not these guys.
Chapter 6. Dumb and Dumber. So stupid it's genius. Next up, we've got a movie that's so dumb it's actually brilliant. Dumb and Dumber. Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels are at their absolute goofiest as Lloyd Christmas and Harry Dunn, two best friends who are about as sharp as a couple of bowling balls. This movie is a masterclass in slapstick humor. I mean, we're talking about a movie where a guy drinks another guy's pee because he thinks it's beer. And somehow, it's still funny. Dumb and Dumber is one of those movies that you can watch when you just need a good laugh. It's the kind of movie that will make you forget about your troubles and just enjoy the ride. Even if that ride involves a tiny car shaped like a dog.
All right, it's time to give the ladies some love. Bridesmaids is a hilarious and heartwarming movie about the power of female friendship, and also the dangers of food poisoning at a bridal shower. Kristen Wiig is brilliant as Annie, a woman whose life is falling apart just as her best friend is getting married. And the supporting cast, which includes Maya Rudolph, Melissa McCarthy and Rose Byrne, is equally amazing. This movie is proof that women can be just as funny, if not funnier, than men. It's got everything you could want in a comedy, raunchy humour, relatable characters and a surprising amount of heart.
Chapter 8, Step Brothers, Did We Just Become Best Friends? Step Brothers is one of those movies that you either love or hate. There's no in between. But if you're on the love side, then you know that this movie is pure comedic gold. Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly have amazing chemistry as Brennan and Dale, two grown men who are forced to become stepbrothers. And of course, they handle it with all the maturity and grace of a couple of toddlers hopped up on sugar. This movie is full of quotable lines and memorable moments. It's the kind of movie that you can watch with your friends and quote back and forth to each other. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even try to recreate some of the scenes. Just be careful not to burn the house down.
Chapter 9. Borat Jagshemash. Borat is not for the faint of heart. This movie is a mockumentary that follows Borat Sagdiyev, a fictional Kazakh journalist, as he travels across America. And let's just say, he doesn't exactly paint the most flattering picture of our country. Sacha Baron Cohen is fearless as Borat, pushing the boundaries of comedy and social commentary. This movie is full of awkward encounters, cringeworthy moments, and laugh-out-loud absurdity. Borat is a movie that will make you think as much as it makes you laugh. It's a satire that holds a mirror up to society and forces us to confront our own prejudices and hypocrisies. And it does it all while making us laugh our butts off.
Chapter 10. Tropic Thunder. Never go full retard. Last but not least, we have Tropic Thunder, a movie that's so meta, it'll make your head spin. This movie is a parody of Hollywood action movies, and it's absolutely brilliant. The cast is amazing, with Ben Stiller, Jack Black, and Robert Downey Jr. all giving hilarious performances. And let's not forget Tom Cruise, who steals every scene he's in as the foul-mouthed studio executive, Les Grossman. Tropic Thunder is a movie that's full of surprises. Just when you think you know where it's going, it takes a hard left turn into crazy town, and it's all the better for it.
And there you have it, folks. Big Dogs, Ryan Reynolds' top 10 funniest movies of all time. Did your favorite make the list? Let us know in the comments below. We had gut-busting classics, quotable masterpieces, and even a few that made us question our sanity. Looking at you, Monty Python. But one thing's for sure, laughter is the best medicine. Well, that and actual medicine, but you get the point. So, next time you're feeling down, just pop in one of these comedic gems and get ready to laugh your troubles away. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more hilarious content.